Hi everyone. So I started with the 10 overhead squats, and I immediately noticed that um, I couldn't get particularly low, that my hips were tight, my knees were tight. Even at the ankle joint, there wasn't a lot of mobility. But the even bigger thing that I noticed was a little bit of lower back pain, and an excessive amount of forward lead, none of which are surprising. These are all things that I've been working on for the last 6 months. But then when I moved to the foam rolling, definitely noticed some tightness in different areas. Of note, the biggest area that I had a lot of tightness in was my pecs. Did some foam rolling on that, but because of that, I know that I maintain a bit of a forward shoulder roll that I've also been working on. The thoracic spine is super tight for me, so that range of motion forces me to move forward. Upon foam rolling, I did have significant adjustments of the legs, so my hips were able to get a lot lower. My knees weren't nearly as tight at the joints. Any lower back fatigue that I had initially completely disappeared after the foam rolling. But after a handful of shoulder injuries from playing rugby and trying to work on this for several months, it's still the upper body that I've had some significant issues with, and the foam rolling definitely helped to alleviate that. So upon going back to the 10 overhead squats, I did notice that I was able to stay a little bit more upright, but my shoulders and the pecs forced me to be a little bit more forward than would normally be acceptable for a range of motion type movement.